guys, it's Simply Obsessed and welcome to my channel and welcome to my pre-made rooms build challenge video. So yesterday I was hanging out here on YouTube just scrolling through and watching a whole bunch of Sims videos, and I stumbled across Vixella's pre-made rooms challenge video and I absolutely loved it. I knew that I had to try it for myself and that I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're not familiar with what the pre-made rooms challenge is, basically what it is you have to build a hopefully good looking fully functional house using only pre-made rooms. So you can't alter these rooms in any way, you can't rearrange the furniture or anything, you just have to hopefully put together a nice looking fully functional house piecing together those pre-made rooms. Now you can add hallways and things like that, but you just can't go crazy with altering the rooms. You can't rearrange the furniture and go hog wild. You just got to use what you got and try to create a nice looking functional house. So while I was watching Vixella's video, I was scrolling through the comments and checking out the video description, and I discovered that Urban Sims was the one to create this challenge. So I went over to her channel, watched her video, fell in love with this challenge even more, and while there I discovered some of the rules for this build challenge. The rules state that your home must be on a 30 by 20 lot and that your home must have at least one bedroom, one bathroom, a living room, and a kitchen. Now that doesn't mean that you can't add additional rooms, because I added a nursery to my house, but at the very least you must have at least one bedroom, one bath, a living room, and a kitchen. So if you want to go crazy and add 8 living rooms, 12 kitchens, and 4 bathrooms, go right ahead. As long as your lot is 30 by 20 and you have at least one bedroom, one bath, a living room, and a kitchen, you are all good. So here you can see my humble abode is coming together, just adding some windows, going through some of the different siding and doors and things like that. Now, the rooms for my home were all base game rooms, and at first that wasn't the plan. I had gone through the vintage glamour rooms, I was looking at the parenthood rooms and all the other rooms that came along with the other expansion packs, but I chose base game rooms for the entire house, and that is because they have the perfect size. A lot of the other rooms were kind of large and it kind of overwhelmed me a little bit, and I didn't really know how to piece it together and have the house have somewhat of a decent shape. So what I decided to do was stick with base game rooms because they were kind of easy to put together because they're a lot smaller, and I'm proud of the shape that I was able to come up with for my little house. Although my house isn't the biggest, most flashiest, most expensivest looking home, I am pretty proud of it. The finished lot value I think is a little over 22,000 simoleons, which I think is starting home price range. Typically when I think of the price range for a starter home, I like to think under 20,000 simoleons, but I think not going too far over 20,000 simoleons is kind of a good starter price. I guess it just depends on how many Sims you have in your household, but the finished price for this lot was a little over 22,000 simoleons, and you guys are able to add this home to your gameplay if you would like. It is available in the Sims 4 gallery. You can search for it using hashtag SimplyObsessed or hashtag SimplyObsessed28, and I would like for you guys to just keep in mind, if you do add this lot to your gameplay, be sure to enable move objects on. Now I didn't use move objects on for items inside the house. Move objects on was for me to be able to complete the landscaping the way I wanted. Whenever I add trees to a lot, I hate to have them just sitting on the dirt and then that's it. I like to add flowers or stones, like have stones surrounding the trees. So I had to use move objects on to be able to place the stones around the trees the way I liked. And in the front of the house, you'll see this a little later or in some of the photos, that there are 2 trees in front of the house that sit right in the middle of some flowers. So in order to accomplish that, I had to use move objects on. One thing that I want to mention, and this is something that really kind of bugs me about this house, this is the only thing that I dislike about this house. So in the living room, there is a photo that is positioned in front of a window. And I just want you guys to know that move objects on is not the reason why that's like that. I didn't do that. I don't know why that's like that. I guess it's just a thing in the game where you can have photos sit on top of a window. It bugs me because it's not realistic. I mean, who hangs up a painting, you know, on a window? But it's there. It is what it is. That picture is just going to be in front of the living room window, and it really bugs me because it just doesn't look right. But it's just there. So a little later in the video, you'll be able to see that weird picture just hanging on the window, and I couldn't move it because that would be altering one of the pre-made rooms, and I didn't want to break the rules. So to just go with the flow, I think you could see it went by really fast. To just go with the flow, that picture is just gonna have to be awkwardly placed on a window. And that really caught me off guard because I thought I might have had move objects on and placed the window, and that picture was there, and that's why the picture was sitting on the window weirdly. But I checked, triple checked, and double checked again, and move objects on was off, and that picture just decided that, hey, I'm just gonna hang out in front of this window. It really bugs me. That's the only thing that I dislike about this build, though, is that that placement of the picture in the living room. At this point, the interior of the house was complete, so I started working on the exterior. I chose this white picket fence because I absolutely adore this fence. I think it's so perfect. It's so classic. You have your cute little home with your white picket fence, and you can see that I was trying to add some rooms for the outside. So in the pre-made room section, there are some outdoor room type creations, and one of them features a water slide. It has some really cute seating and some flowers. I wanted to add that to the backyard, but since this house has a foundation, whenever I tried to add that layout, it would sit on top of a foundation, and then when I was able to delete the foundation, everything was suspended in the air, and it really irritated me and frustrated me, so I just gave up and left the backyard empty. But please let me know if you know how to fix that, because it really just irked my nerves when I was trying to incorporate a pre-made backyard area. I don't know why it just decided to sit on top of a foundation, but it is what it is. But if anybody knows how to fix that or work around for that, please let me know, because I really want to use these pre-made rooms again, and I would like to add some, you know, backyard decorations, some pre-made room backyard decorations, but I don't want them to sit on a foundation. So if anybody knows how to fix that, there you can see that it was suspended in the air. It went by really fast, but if anybody knows how to fix that, please let me know, because that really irked me. And here I am just working on some trees. What am I doing now? Checking out the scene, adding some dirt underneath the trees, adding the stones around the trees. That's the main reason why I had move objects on. And that's pretty much it, guys. After the tree, nothing else is added to this little home. So here's a shot of the house sitting on the corner, just so adorable. I'm pretty proud of myself. I think this is an adorable house for it to be my first pre-made rooms house. I think I did a pretty good job, and you can see that picture on the window. It really bugs me. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you think they might like it as well. And if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and tap the bell to receive upload notifications so you don't miss out on my latest uploads. And I will include a link to Vixella and Urban Sims pre-made room challenge videos in the description box below for your viewing pleasure. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!